Two 5-2 teams meet in Atlanta, tied for first place in the NFC South, but neither team is the Saints. Surprisingly, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who have developed very rapidly and maybe the biggest surprise team in the league, take on the Falcons. The Falcons, a lot of people expect it to be a contender this year and maybe even a division winner. Well, the team that walks out on Sunday from this game as the winner will be in first place in the NFC South halfway through the season. The Falcons are pretty strong at home. Their quarterback, Matt Ryan, has only lost once as a starting quarterback in the Georgia Dome. And the Bucs come off some pretty nice victories in the last few weeks, but also in their biggest test so far this year when they played the Saints at home, they were routed. So the question is, have they grown up enough to win in a big spot like this? When the Chiefs march into Oakland, we can cue up the old NFL Films music for when these two teams used to play in what was the best rivalry in the AFL and remained a great rivalry in the NFL out in the AFC West. These are two teams on the rise, clearly. The Chiefs are 5-2. They're in first place in the division. And the Raiders have moved up to 4-4 and are scoring like crazy. They've scored 92 points in the last 2 weeks. Well, one of those games, of course, was 59 points at Denver, and the Broncos have proven over the last month how bad they are. But still, this is a very intriguing matchup. It brings back the days of, Ken Stabler and John Madden and Len Dawson and some of the great defensive players that played for both of those sides. We won't see those type players in this game, but it's a very interesting game. And I think the team that wins this game will have an upper hand to win that division. The Eagles have one of the most amazing streaks in the league under Andy Reid. They're 11-0 coming off a bye. Never lost a game when Andy Reid is the coach when they come off a bye. They come back now with Michael Vick ready to go back into the starting lineup. And that's a good thing because they need a quarterback who can get away from the pass rush. As we saw the other night with the Colts playing the Texans, Indianapolis has really ramped up its pass rush with Dwight Freeney, Clint Sessions, and Robert Mathis. And the Eagles don't have the greatest offensive line and protection, so Vick will be scrambling around quite a bit. On the other side, you won't see any scrambling from Peyton Manning. What you will see is his 200th straight start. He's got a cast of who's he, and yet he's making it work. The other night he turned Jacob Tamme, who was making his first start as a tight end, into a great replacement for Dallas Clark. And I think that's something we'll see the rest of the season from the Colts because Manning is in his prime. He's playing as well as he played in any of those MVP seasons. And the odds of him winning a fifth MVP are probably pretty good.